Hello student, welcome to Geometry Box. Today we learn a chapter of pair of linear equation in two variables. Before starting a pair of linear equation, I want to give the introduction of a pair of linear equation in two variables. The general formula for a pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. And then a pair of linear equation is divided into two parts. Number one is a graphical method. Second is a algebraic method. Let us today I want to explain in detail a pair of linear equation in two variables, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is 0. This is one of the standard general formula for a pair of linear equation in two variables. I have written number 1. What you are observing in number 1? If a1 by a2 is not is equal to b1 by b2, it is called intersection. It is called intersection. For example, this is the figure. Now, this is called intersection. Suppose if you draw a graph, then we get like this line. And then as well as if a1 by a2 is not is equal to b1 by b2, it is called intersection. As well as called unique solution. And then this is called consistent. This is called. Then again, come to the second one. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then it is called coincident, because if a1 by a2 is equal to half, then b1 by b2 is equal to half, then c1 by c2 is equal to half, then it is, if we are getting equal values with regard to a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 and c2, it is called coincident, as well as it is called infinite solution. For example, suppose if I am drawing Suppose if you draw a figure, you get a coincident, as well as it is called consistent. And then if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not is equal to c1 by c2, then it is called a parallel. That means if a1 by a2 is equal to half and b1 by b2 is half and c1 c2 is 1 by 3 or 1 by 4, then it is called parallel. And for that we can say it is a no solution. As well as it is called inconsistent. That is, consistent is dependent and inconsistent no dependent. For example, for this, suppose if you are drawing a graph, we will get two parallel lines. We are getting two parallel lines. Here they are not going to meet, therefore there is no solution. This is called inconsistent. Once again repeat, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, then it is called intersection. Suppose that means if a1 by a2 is equal to half and then b1 by b2 is 1 by 3 or 1 by 5, therefore it is called intersection, as well as called unique solution, as well as called consistent. And if you draw a graph, you will get like this figure. Then again, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then it is called coincident. That is the infinitely many solution, as well as called consistent. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not is equal to c1 by c2, then it is called parallel, as well as no solution, as well as it is called inconsistent. Then this is how we have learned. So after learning this one, I am going to explain the algebraic method. In algebraic method, we are having three methods. First is the substitution method. Second is the elimination method. Third is the cross multiplication method. Now let us today we study in detail what we call intersection, coincident, and here what you are observing, equation number 1, y is equal to 1 by 2x and then 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Suppose if I want to, now let them we simplify the equation number 1. What you are observing in equation number 1, y is equal to half x. Suppose if I cross multiply, then we get 2y is equal to x, or y is equal to x by 2. Am I right? 2y is equal to x. By cross multiplying, we get 2y is equal to 1 into x, 1s, or y is equal to x by 2. Now let us we draw a table. To draw a graph, we should make a table. This is x, this is the y. X, y, and s comma y. You have to make 3 tables. 3 tables is enough. For example, suppose if the value of, here you have to write number 1. What you have to write number 1? Write down y is equal to x by 2. When x is equal to 0. So put in the table x is equal to 0. Then y is equal to 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0. Anything multiply or divide by 0 is 0. Therefore, then the value of y is equal to 0. This should be right. Xy means 0 comma 0. Suppose second one, when x is equal to 2, then y is equal to 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So when write down in the, when the value of x is equal to 2, then the value of y is equal to 1. That I have to write 2 comma 1. Third one, when x is equal to 4, when x is equal to 4, then y is equal to 4 divided by 2, 1 to the 2, 2 to the 4. So when x is equal to 4, then the value of y is equal to 2. Therefore, it is 4 comma 2. Now we come to the equation number second. We have to write equation number second. This is called this y is equal to half x. Y is equal to half x. Now come to the next one. What do you mean equation number second? 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Or I can write 4y is equal to 20 minus 3x. Is it right? Suppose if we keep 4y on the left hand side, then bring 3x on the right hand side, it becomes minus 3x. Or y is equal to 20 minus 3x by 4. Now make another table for this equation number 2. X, y. That is x comma y. Now suppose when y is equal to 0, number 1, when x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 20 minus 3 into 0 by 4, or 20, anything multiply. Now 3 into 0 0, 20 minus 0 is how much? 20, or 20 divided by 4, that is equal to 5. That means when y is equal to, when x is equal to 0, then the value of y is equal to 5. Therefore, it is 0 comma 5. Then again you choose when number 2, when x is equal to 4. When x is equal to 4, then y is equal to 20 minus 3 into 4 by 4, or y is equal to 20 minus 12 by 4. Subtract 12 from 20, you get 8. Divide by 4 1 time, 2 time. So when the value of x is equal to 4, then the value of y is equal to 2. This is the 4 comma 2. Suppose if the value of y is equal to 6, when number 3, when x is equal to 6, then y is equal to 20 minus 3 into 6 by 4, or 20 minus 18 by 4, or 2 by 4, or this is equal to 0.5. That means when the value of x is equal to 6, then the value of the y is equal to half, or 0.5. That means 6 and 0.5. Now this is how we have said. Once again I am going to repeat. Now what do you mean in pair of linear equation? Now what you are observing in this, suppose if you draw the graph, whether it is the intersection or coincident, are parallel. For example, what is the equation number 1? Equation number 1, here, equation number 1 is y is equal to, look here, 2y, look here, 2y is equal to x, or x minus 2y is equal to 0, or x minus 2y plus 0 is equal to 0. Because here c is missing. Then again, what do you mean second equation? 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. Now, first of all, write down what is the coefficient of x? 1. Coefficient of x here, a1, a2 is how much? 3. Then again, plus into minus, minus. Then what are the e is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now, a1 by a2 is 1 by 3 and b1 by b2 is minus half. It is not equal. Therefore, it is called a1 by a2 is not is equal to b1 by 2. a1 by a2 is not is equal to b1 by b2. Therefore, it is called intersection. So, when now here I have written the tables of equation number 1 and equation 2. Suppose if I am going to draw a graph, automatically we can get it like this, intersection. Now here, for this, look here, I am going to draw the graph. This is equation number 1 and that is the equation number 2. Now here, suppose if I am drawing a graph, in x, which is the highest power, the power of x is 6. Now I make it 6 column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then y is how much? Y highest is 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is y axis, this is y dash, this is x axis, this is x dash. The center is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Now first of all you come to the equation number 1. What you are observing equation number 1? When the value of x is 0, then the value of y is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 0 as well as y is equal to 0. Suppose if the value of s is 2, then the value of y is 1. Now x is equal to 2 means this is 2 and y is equal to 1. Then again, if x is equal to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the value of y is equal to 2. Then the value of y is equal to 2. Now what you are observing? 0 and this is, they are in the same line. They are in the same line. Now you draw a straight line. Suppose if you draw a straight line, now this is the equation number 1. Now come to the equation number 2. What you are observing? If x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 5. Okay. Then again, if x is equal to 4, then y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. If x is equal to 6, then y is equal to half. Now what you are observing? They are in the same line. Now you draw a perpendicular. Now here they are intersecting. Here they are intersecting. So that means a1 b2 is not b1 b2. Now here, suppose if you draw a perpendicular, what you are observing? On x-axis, how many there are points? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means s is equal to 4. On y-axis, how much? 1, 2, 3. Y is equal to 2. Now what you are observing here? Y is equal to, here, y is equal to half x. Or y is how much? Y is equal to 2 and x is 4 by 2. 1 by 2 times, that is 2 is equal to 2. Then again 2 minus 2, what you are observing here? Y is equal to, look here, x minus 2y is equal to 0, or x is equal to 4 minus 2 into 2 is equal to 4 minus 4 is 0. That means we have done the verification. And then what you are observing equation number 2? In equation number 2 we are observing 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. 3 into x, what is the value of x? 4. Then what is the value of y? 2. 3 for the 12, 4 to the 8, 12 plus 8 how much? 20. That means left hand side. They have done the verification. Suppose even in the examination, if they have given the graph, if they have given a pair of linear equations solved by graphical method, then you have to write the tables as well as they write the solution. After writing this one, you have to draw a graph. After here, suppose if I draw the graph, but you have not written the value of x and y, then you will get marks full. You will not get full marks. You will lose the marks. Instead of getting 4, you will get 2 marks. So what I have done here, I have written all equation table 1 and table 2. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. After this, I have drawn a graph that it is intersect. Whenever they are going to intersect, at that time you have to draw a perpendicular. Why we have to draw a perpendicular? Because we do not know the value of x and y. Now, if I draw a graph, afterwards I have drawn a perpendicular. That means afterwards you have to count on the x-axis. On the x-axis, that is the value of x. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you have to write the value of x is equal to 4. On y-axis, go upward. That is 2. Now you have written x is equal to 4, y is equal to. How you are going to know that your values, your graph is okay or the values are correct? First of all, take equation number 1. What is equation number 1? Y is equal to half x or 2y is equal to, or 2y is equal to how much you get here? Y how much? Y is here 2y is equal to x. Write in a proper way, x minus 2y is equal to 0. Substitute the value of x, how much you get? 4. Substitute the value of y 2. 2 2s are 4. Subtract 4 from 4 is 0. That means left hand side and right hand side. What you are observing in equation number 2, 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Do not go to write 20. First of all, write down, substitute the value of x and y. Then 3x means 3 multiplied by 4, 12. 4y means 4 multiplied by 2, 8. Sum of 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. That means left hand side is right hand side. That means our problem is okay. This is how we have drawn a graph. This is one of the example of a pair of linear equation in 2 variables. That is number 1 is intersection or unique solution or second problem. This is with regard to the coincident. What do you mean called coincident? If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then it is called a coincident, or otherwise you can say infinite many solution, as well is called consistent. For example, before that solving the problem, first of all look on the board. Now this is not in a way. Write on 2x, that means here 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0. Write in order. Then again second equation, 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0. Then again write on the value of a1. a1 is equal to how much? 2. a2 is equal to how much? 4. Then again b1 is equal to 6. b2 is equal to 3. b2 is equal to 3. And then c1 is equal to minus 9. C2 is equal to minus 18. Before drawing the graph, you have to write the value of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Because we come to conclusion whether it is a coincident or intersection or parallel. Then write down A1 by A2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Substitute the value of A1, that is a 2. Then substitute the value of A2, 4. Then B1 is 6, B2 is 6, B1, B2 is 3 by 6, and then C1, C2 is minus 9, minus 18. Now observe A1 by A2. What is the common factor here? 2 is common. This is 1 time, this is 2 time. How much? What is the value of A1 by A2? It is 1 by 2. Then B1, B2, 3 by 6. What is the common factor between 3 and 6? 3 is common factor. 1 3s are 3. 2 3s are 6, that is half. Minus minus plus cancel. 1 9s are 9, 2 9s are 18, that means half. What you are observing? A1 by A2 is equal to half, B1 B2 half, and C1 C2 is equal to half. That means they are coincident. That means we have studied that if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then it is called coincident. Coincident as a infinite many solution, as well as called consistent. Now here I want, now you understand the how to verify this equation. So before drawing the figure, we come to know that it is the one of the example. 2x plus 3y is equal to 9, 4x plus 6y is equal to 18, or 2x plus 3y minus 9 is 0, 4x plus 6y minus 19 is 0. Now come take equation number 1. What are other in equation number 1? 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. Or I can write 3y is equal to 9 minus 2x, or y is equal to 9 minus 2x over 3. Understand? 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. Keep 3y on the left hand side, bring 2x on the right hand side, it becomes 9 minus 2x. If 3y is equal to 9 minus 2x, then y is equal to 9 minus 2x by 3. Now you make a table for this. For example, suppose if I make a table here. What are observing here? X and y. X, y. X, comma, y. 1, 2, 3. Now write down the equation number 1. What are observing equation number 1? When x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 9 minus 2 into 0 by 3, or 9 minus 0 by 3, or 9 minus 0, 9. 9 divided with 3, 1 3 is 3, 3 is 9. That means when the value of s is equal to 0, then the value of y is equal to 3. That means 0 and 3. Suppose if the value of s is equal to 6, here, number 2. What are observing number 2? When x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 9 minus 2 into 3 by 3, or 9 minus 6 by 3. Subtract 6 from 9, you get 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. That means when the value of s is equal to 3, then the value of y is equal to how much you get? 1. Then again, number 3, what you are observing? In number 3, when s is equal to 6, when x is equal to 6, then y is equal to 9 minus 2 into 6 by 3, or 9 minus 12 by 3. Subtract 12 from 9, it is the minus 3 divided by 3, that is equal to, that means when x is equal to 6, then the value of y is equal to minus 1. So this is 0, 3, this is the 3, 1, and this is 6 and minus 1. Now this is equation number 1. Come to the equation number 2. This is 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. Now what are the equation number 2? In equation number 2, 4x plus 6y is equal to 18, or 6y is equal to 18 minus 4x, or y is equal to 18 minus 4x by 6. Now make a table. Look here. Look here. What are they here? Suppose number 1, when x is equal to 0, or when x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 18 minus 4 into 0 divided by 6, or 18 multiply 4 into 0, 0 by 6, or 18 minus 0 is equal to 18 divided by 6, that is equal to 3. That means when x is equal to 0, then y is equal to how much you got? 3. Then again, when x is equal to number 2, when x is equal to 3, when x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 18 minus 4 into 3 divided by 6. 18 minus 12 divided by 6. Subtract 12 from 18, it is a 6. 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. That means when the value of s is equal to 3, then the value of y is equal to 1. Now take another value, that is when x is equal to 6. Say number 3. When x is equal to 6, then y is equal to 18 minus 4 into 6 by 6, or 18 minus 4 6 are 24 by 6, subtract 24 from 18, we get y is equal to minus 6 divided by 6, that is equal to minus 1. That means when the value of s is equal to 6, then the value of y is equal to minus 1. So you write 0, 3, 3, 1, 6 and minus 1. What you are observing? Compare equation number 1 and 2. What you are observing in equation number 2? Equation number 2 is 2x, 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. Understand? So this is how we have done. Once again I am going to repeat. If 2x plus 3y is equal to 9, then 2x is equal to 9 minus 3, or 3y is equal to 9 minus 2x, or y is equal to 9 minus 2x by 3. So if we solve, we got this table. As per the second, what are the highest power of x? 6. That means we have to make 6 column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the highest power of y? 3 and minus 1. 3 and minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now come to the figure number 1. What is the value of x? 0. Then the value of y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 1. 1, 2, 3. If x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 1. Then again, if x is equal to 6, then the value of y is equal to minus 1. It is a minus 1. Now here what you are observing? They are in the same line. Understand? Now this is equation number 1. What do you mean equation number 1? 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. Now what do you mean equation number 2? If x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 1. Then again, if x is 6, if x is equal to 6, then y is equal to minus 1. So they are, so what you are observing here, they are coincident. They are called coincident. So this is one of the example of a pair of linear equation in two variables. Here we are getting there. Then again here there is no need to draw a perpendicular because they are in the same line. Therefore this is one of the example of equation. That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, coincident, as well as called consistent, and then infinite many solution. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Call this equation number 1. 2x plus 4y minus 12 is 0. This is called equation number 2. Now first of all, what is the value of a1? 1, because the coefficient of x is 1. What is the coefficient of a2? That is 2. That means a1 by a2 is 1 by 2 is equal to b1 by 2 is 2 by 4, and then c1 by c2 is equal to minus 4 minus 12. Now already 1 by 2, okay. What is the common factor? 2 is common factor, 1 by 2. Minus minus cancel, 1 by 3, because 4 divided by 12 is equal to 3 4 the 12. That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not is equal to c1 by c2. That means it is a parallel. It is called a parallel. Now here, first of all, take equation number 1. What you are observing in equation number 1? X plus 2y is equal to x plus 2y minus 4 is 0, or s is equal to 4 minus 2y. Now write down the value of, suppose if the value of y is equal to 0, then you write down this here. When y is equal to 0, number 1, then x is equal to 4 minus 2 into 0, or 4 minus 0 is equal to 4. That means when the value of y is equal to 0, then the value of s is equal to, how much you got? 4. Then again, when number 2, when y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 4 minus 2 into 2, or 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. That means when the value of y is equal to 2, then the value of x is equal to how much it is? 0. Number 3, here this is a 4 comma 0. This is 0 and 2. Then when the value of x is equal to 1. Number 3, when y is equal to 1, then x is equal to 4 minus 2 into 1, or 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. That means when the value of y is equal to 1, then the value of x is equal to 2. Write down this 2 and 1. Now once again repeat. Here x plus 2y minus 4 is 0, or otherwise I can write keep x on the left hand side, bring plus 2y on the right hand side, minus 4 on the right hand side, it becomes 4 minus 2y. Then substitute the value of s is equal, when y is equal to 0, then s is equal to 4. When y is equal to 2, then s is equal to 0. When y is equal to 1, then x is equal to 2. S is equal to 2. Then again come to the equation number 1. When y is equal to 0, then s is equal to 12 minus 4 into 0 divided by 2, or 12 minus 0 divided by 2, or 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. That means when the value of y is equal to 0, then the value of s is equal to 6. Number 2, when y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 12 minus 4 into 2 divided by 2, 12 minus 8 divided by 2, subtract 8 from 12, we get 4 divided by 2, it is equal to 2. That means when the value of s is equal to, when the value of y is equal to 2, when the value of y is equal to 2, then the value of x is equal to 2. Then again when number 3, when y is equal to 1, then x is equal to 12 minus 4 into 1 divided by 2, or 12 minus 4 divided by 2, subtract 4 from 12, we get 8. Divide by 2, it is equal to 4. That means when the value of y is equal to 1, then the value of x is equal to how much it is? 4. Now this is, we have made a table. So in both figures, what is the value of x highest? 6. Y is 2. That means this is 6 comma 0, 2 comma 2, 4 comma 1. Now here I want to draw a graph. For example, look on the board. X is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y is how much? Y is equal to 1 and 0 and 4. Y is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is y axis, this is x axis, and this x dash, this is a y dash. Take example, come to the figure number. When s is equal to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the y is equal to 0, that is the y. When s is equal to 0, then y is equal to 2. When s is equal to 2, then y is equal to 1. Now you have to draw a graph. Now you have to draw a line. This is equation number 1. Come to equation number 1. 2. When s is equal to 6, then y is equal to 0 here. Then again, when s is equal to 2, then y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. Then again, when s is equal to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then y is equal to 1. What you are observing here, we are intersecting. Here we are, they are parallel. They are parallel because they are not meeting. They are not meeting. So this is one of the example of a parallel. That means this is how we have drawn a graph. Here, this is one line, and another this is line. So they are called a parallel. So this is how we have done. So we have solved a pair of linear equations by graphical method, by graph method, as well as intersection, coincident, parallel. And in the next class, we are going to analyze what we call unique solution as well as many solution, infinite solution, no solution in the next class. Okay, this is how we have learned.